Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now on this channel, I've already shown you how to add movies to the PlayStation Vita. I've already shown you how to add books. And now I've even shown you how to add a couple video games that aren't even made to be on the PlayStation Vita. Now, that's all good and dandy, but I haven't shown you guys how to actually hack the Vita. The hell's wrong with me? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to hack the PlayStation Vita, what exactly you need, why hacking's even cool in the first place, and without further ado, my friends, let's get right into it. Okay, really quickly, before I show you how to hack this thing, let me explain to you why hack, why jailbreak, what's the point, okay? Now, if you don't know what jailbreaking is or what hacking is, let me just try to put it into layman's terms for you, okay? Now, this device was made with certain things in mind, right? Let's say that when the developer made this thing, the creator made this thing, let's say it made it in a jail, okay? Let's just say it made it with limitations. Let's just say that, for example, okay? What a jailbreak does is essentially it takes your device out of that jail and gives it true freedom. To be honest with you, it's a weird analogy, but it is true. I can promise you that. This device was not made to, put a Super Nintendo game on it. It was not made to play Game Boy. Jailbreaking allowed me to do that, okay? And that is why this channel is very pro jailbreaking and... Garr! I'm going to be real with you guys, okay? So that's really, I just wanted to quickly explain why jailbreaking is amazing, why jailbreaking community needs to stay strong. I really believe it's kind of a kickback to the big corporations. I really think so. So just really quickly, I just wanted to mention why jailbreaking is awesome. Thank you for paying attention to that. And let's get right back into it. Let's hack this thing. All right, so there's going to be two things you're going to need, all right? First things first, you're going to need to buy a PlayStation Vita. Now, you can do it online, you can go to those game stores, GameStop, whatever, see if you can have them, retro game stores, whatever, okay? How I bought it was I went to Amazon and I also went to eBay and I did a little bit of investigating on there. I was kind of looking at the prices and comments to see if the seller was even a legit seller. It took me a little bit. I spent a solid about a week and a half making sure I got the right PlayStation Vita for the right price that matched my budget and my wallet, okay? So make sure you do that. Now, once you have found a good PlayStation Vita, a color that, that you're happy with and the price that you're happy with, go ahead and place that order. And that's the first thing you're going to need. Simple as that, right? Second thing you're going to need is known as a it's known as a SD2VITA, okay? What this does is it actually is essentially a micro SD card that you're going to put into the slot where the games go into the PlayStation Vita. What this does is it essentially takes a micro SD and makes your PlayStation read it, makes your Vita read it as a game. But like I said, you're going to hack this bad boy, so it's really cool, okay? So those are the two things you're going to need. I'm going to put a link on in the description on where I got that stuff. I think I just got it from eBay. Actually, I think I got it from Amazon. Really cheap, like $7, $8, $10 maybe, okay? You definitely need that. So now that you've placed those orders, let's start the process, my friends. Okay, so now that you have actually bought your PlayStation Vita, open it up, do the initial first setup, set up your Wi-Fi. Very crucial that you do that because you will need the internet browser on the Vita to begin this hack process. So open up the browser there, and once you have opened up the browser, you're going to find the URL address bar, and you are going to type in deploy period psp2.dev. Go ahead and hit enter. A black screen will take place there, and it'll give you like a DOS kind of screen. You will be choosing to install Henkaku. It'll just take a few seconds there to install, and then as soon as that's done, you will be installing VITADeploy, okay? That should also just take a little bit of time, not too long, a couple seconds here and there. And then once that's done, you can actually exit out of that hack screen. So that's the beginning process. Now that that's started, you can exit out of the browser, and you should have two things now available after that hack process has began. let's go take a look at those things. The two new things that are now added to the PlayStation Vita is VITADeploy and another option in your settings menu, okay? So if you scroll down on the main menu, you're gonna see a little bubble popping around there. It's gonna be VITADeploy. Disregard that for now. You're gonna go back to your settings page, and you're gonna see a new settings option known as Henkaku settings. Please open Henkaku settings for me. Now, when Henkaku settings open, you will see an option there known as Unsafe Homebrew. You're going to enable that, you're going to click that, and then once that's done, you're going to exit your settings page. Now, we will open up VITADeploy. Once VITADeploy opens, you're going to see a option known as Install a Different OS. Please click that for me as well. And you are going to see an option known as Quick 3.6 Install. Please click that for me. Now it's time, guys. The new screen that will pop up, it will show you your current on-screen firmware number and the installing firmware that it's going to be installing, that number as well. It's going to ask you if you are really sure if you want to downgrade, and what you're going to do is you're going to grab a beer and you're going to smack that together and you're going to say, give me a hell yeah! Okay, you're going to hell yeah that, and you're going to get ready to install that jailbreak. You're going to wait 20 seconds, and after that 20 seconds has passed, you will hit accept. The downgrade will take some time, okay? It will take a minute, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, I don't know. But after that downgrade has happened, your Vita will reboot automatically, okay? So, awesome. So once that is done, when your PlayStation Vita has rebooted automatically, go ahead to your settings page or your settings menu and just check the system information to make sure that the hack has been applied. See that the hack number has actually downgraded to 3.65, okay? That's it. Jailbreak has been complete. Believe it or not, it's actually really, really that simple. But that's not everything, okay? The jailbreak has been completed, but you know, you want to add some space. You want to add some more storage to that. I mean, you're going to be adding a lot of games, a lot of movies, a lot of comics to this thing, right? So let's go ahead and format this SD card. You ready? Now it's time to format the micro SD card that you have bought. Just so you guys know, I do recommend anything above 200 gigabytes. That's really going to be a personal preference though, depending on how much content you want to store on your PlayStation Vita and all the crazy stuff you want to even do to it. I personally put about 512 gigabytes on it because I knew that I was going to be using this thing for movies, TV shows, and entire TV shows. Like I have like 25 gigabyte or 25 seasons of The Simpsons on this thing. So I knew I was going to be using a lot. So that's what I used. Be smart about it and just do what you think is best, okay? So first things first, you're going to take your SD2VITA card, you're going to insert your micro SD card into that, and you're going to pop open your PlayStation Vita from the top there, and you will be inserting it in there. Very, very simple. So first things first, once you've inserted that card, open up your PlayStation Vita, and you're going to open VITADeploy. You guys remember that, right? Now, when you open VITADeploy, you will be seeing a miscellaneous option there. Please click that miscellaneous option. You'll see another option known as Format a Storage Device. Hit Format Target Storage. It's going to act like nothing's happening, but something indeed is happening, and when it is done for formatting, it will say formatted. So that's how you know. Let it be until you see that format. Now, after the format is complete, you can reboot through VITADeploy. So let's back out into the main options page for VITADeploy, and you'll have an option for reboot. Reboot the bad boy. Okay? Now, after you actually have rebooted it, you're going to go to your normal settings option page, and you're going to scroll down. You're going to see devices. Please click on devices for me. You will also see storage devices. Please click on that. Now, you're going to see a box check that says use YAMT, okay? You're going to click that. And once you're done with that, clicking that option, you're going to go back to the main settings page, and you're going to click the Henkaku settings. Scroll down from the Henkaku settings, and you're going to be able to reboot from there as well. Reboot once again. All right, so this is the final step, essentially, to really giving you that freedom of the jailbreak on the PlayStation Vita. Now, you're going to open up VITADeploy. okay? It's essentially your file manager, and if some of you are already aware what the screen looks like, it's also known as Vita Shell. But either way, this is a way to access Vita Shell if you don't have the actual Vita Shell app. So VITADeploy, file manager, okay? When that opens up, you will be scrolling down to UX0. Once you open that, you will hit down once and then hit the triangle for options. Choose Mark All. Scroll down to the silo trash folder, whatever that is. You're gonna hit square on the silo trash, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna unselect that file. Once you have unselected that file, hit the triangle again, and you're gonna copy all of the selected files. Okay. Now you're gonna back out to the main folders. You're gonna find and open a folder known as UMA0. Hit down once on that and then triangle, and you're gonna paste all of the files to this folder, okay? So now that you've pasted those files on that folder, you can actually get out of there. You can actually hit the PlayStation button, swipe that out, and close that out. You're gonna open your normal settings page. When you open that normal settings page, you will see devices, click on that, then click on storage devices. We have a few more things we just need to do, 2 things right now. We're going to change the UX0 to read from the SD2VITA, and we're going to change the UMA0 to read the memory card. Done. That's it, my friends. We are done. We're going to do one last reboot through the Henkaku settings. After that reboot, we're just going to check the system information and make sure that your storage is actually showing up correctly, that you have 200 gigabytes, 500 gigabytes, whatever. And if that is complete, my friends, welcome to it. You have officially jailbreaked and hacked your PlayStation Vita, and it's time to make it your very own. Okay, I'm going to show you one last thing. I'm going to show you what are the crucial apps that I really enjoy, what I use, and maybe you want to install them as well. And yeah, let's show you guys those apps, and you guys are free. All right, congratulations, my friends. You guys have officially or unofficially hacked and jailbroken your PlayStation Vita. Cheers. You can do everything that I have shown on my channel: comics, movies, TV shows, all of that good stuff, Android ports, all that stuff. Now, I will just very quickly show you some pretty important apps that I think are pretty necessary, and maybe you do too. Go ahead and open VITADeploy, okay? Once you've opened VITADeploy, you will see a option known as App Downloader. Okay, go ahead and click that option for me. I'm just going to show you a couple apps that I have installed, and maybe you want to as well. First things first, Vita Shell. In my opinion, as a tech nerd and someone who loves modifying and going into the internals of computers, Vita Shell is essentially your file manager. Very, very crucial. I highly advise that you download that if you plan to do a lot of hacking or transferring files or putting movies and TV shows on your stuff. Very crucial. Next thing I recommend you download is known as VITADB Downloader. It's essentially where the community throws a lot of their homebrews, a lot of their apps that they're trying out. Definitely recommend installing it. You're probably going to want it, especially if you want to get stuff like Nuboru, stuff that I've shown how to read comic book reader on my some of my previous videos. Anyways, another thing you're definitely going to want to get is known as Adrenaline, okay? It is the PlayStation PSP emulator, essentially. It literally is it's the PlayStation Portable, and it's simple as that. Highly recommend you get it. Very, very crucial thing to have. I use a lot of my games are on the PSP, including my PlayStation 1 games, ROMs, and my PSP games, okay? So definitely recommend that. And then the most controversial app you could think of. It is, once again, that PKGJ app. This is, if you want me to be nice about it and nice to your ears about it, it is a app that helps you back up your game files. If you don't want to, sound like a pirate about it, it will back up your game files. So if you have a disc and you want to have it on your Vita, just install it that way, okay? Or if you want me to be like a real pirate about it, hey, ours, that's the secret, that's the seas, my boys, that's the seas, let's sail the seas. Just saying. Okay. So anyways, those are essentially the apps that I do recommend. Oh, there's one more. You can get a custom themes app if you want to make it look pretty cool like I have with my PlayStation or my Dragon Ball Z theme. Get the custom themes app. You can mess around. They have a lot of choices, like over 200. They're probably adding more all the time. So there it is, my friends. That's everything that I have done so far to it. And now you have the ability to do the same thing. So I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little bit, but thank you for being here. I know I probably should have done this video first, but hey, I didn't really know that people were gonna watch my channel based on my, my Vita. So there you guys are. We got the hack video done. There you are. Now, once again, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the content today. I always love making these type of videos for you guys. If you liked it, give it a subscribe, like, whatever, blah blah blah. You know how it goes. Also, my friends, I do want to let you know that, like I said, I do a lot of other stuff. I love philosophy. I love boxing. I love technology. I'm a huge nerd. I plan to do a lot of other stuff. Now, I don't know where I'm gonna go with this channel. I might just make this my PlayStation Vita channel. I don't know. Or I might have a new channel regarding my other content. I don't know. But hey, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys like this. I hope you like it. And I don't know, maybe I'll catch you around on the next one, okay? Thank you guys. Take care. Stay busy out there.